prostaglandins. Let's study the synthesis. The cell membrane contains many lipids. One of them is membrane phospholipids. Membrane phospholipids are converted to arachidonic acid in the presence of an enzyme phospholipase A2. Arachidonic acid is converted to prostaglandin H2, abbreviation capital PGH2, in the presence of an enzyme cyclooxygenase. Prostaglandin H2 is converted into three forms: prostaglandins, prostacyclin, and thromboxane A2 in the presence of enzymes isomerases. That's why I've written various isomerases. Prostaglandins has three active forms or types: PGE2 alpha, PGF2, and PGD2. Prostacyclin is also called PGI2. Thromboxane A2 is converted into thromboxane B2. Arachidonic acid is also converted into two other hormones. First, in the presence of an enzyme 5-lipoxygenase, it is converted to leukotriene. And in the presence of 15-lipoxyoxygenase, it is converted into lipoxin. Now, let us study the functions of prostaglandins. There are many. I have tried to summarize them in a single chart. So, let's focus. CVS. PGA1 and PGA2, they both cause peripheral arteriolar dilatation. But only PGA2, it causes antihypertensive action. It increases renal cortical blood flow. It also increases urinary excretion of sodium, potassium, and water. Now let us see the effects on reproductive system. PGE and PGF both cause contraction of gravid uterus. Also, they increase a hormone called GnRH, that is gonadotropin releasing hormone. PGF2 alpha, it initiates labor. It also causes dysmenorrhea. Now let us see the effects on blood. The balance of platelet aggregation is maintained by prostacyclin and thromboxane A2. Prostacyclins inhibit platelet aggregation and cause VD, that is vasodilatation. Whereas thromboxane A2, they promote, I repeat, thromboxane A2, they promote platelet aggregation and cause VC, that is vasoconstriction. Now let's see the effects on lungs. PGE, it causes relaxation of bronchial smooth muscles, whereas PGF2 alpha, it contracts smooth muscle, leading to bronchial asthma. Now let's see the effects on GIT. PGE and PGF here. Now see the color coding. PGE and PGF, it causes increased intestinal motility. Increased intestinal motility. PGE and PGF2, it decreases, here the sign is down, so it decreases sodium and water absorption. I repeat, PGE and PGF2, here it decreases sodium and water reabsorption. PGE1, PGF2 and PGA, again see the color coding, it decreases HCl secretion in the stomach. So these are the effects on GIT. Now let's go to the metabolic functions. In vitro, PGE1 inhibits the following hormones: ACTH, growth hormone, that is GH, glucagon, and epinephrine. What it inhibits of these hormones? It inhibits the lipolysis which is induced by these hormones. I repeat, prostaglandins inhibits lipolysis which is done by these hormones. So in short, prostaglandins inhibits or is against lipolysis which is done by all these four hormones: ACTH, GH, glucagon, and epinephrine. What are the effects on CNS? It acts as a neurotransmitter and a neuromodulator. What are the effects on ANS? PGE stimulates cholinergic neuroeffector junctions. It also inhibits release and response to an hormone norepinephrine. I repeat, prostaglandins inhibit release and response to norepinephrine. What is the effect on eye? PGE2, PGF2 alpha produce meiosis. That's about the functions. The applied prostaglandins are used in the treatment of edema. Thank you so much.